Welcome back, you beautiful people. This is Your Story's Not Over, You're Still Writing It with me, your host, Erin. Today, I want to talk to you about relationships and finding happiness. Now, before we even start, I want to make it clear to you that we are all learning lessons in life. And so many times, people are judgmental and critical of the people that have had failed relationships to give relationships advice. Well, let's look at that logically. If they're the people that learned their lesson the hard way, they probably have some pretty good advice. They're probably telling you how they messed things up or how their partner did. Either way it goes, you hear all the time people are unhappy in their relationship and they're seeking happiness. So before we even start to get into the relationship part, let me explain to you this factor. You do not seek happiness. The more you seek it, the less happy you are. I don't know if that registered. The more you seek it, the less happy you are. Now, to understand that, you have to understand the fundamental background of happiness comes from the feeling of joy. So, when you have learned to be satisfied, first and foremost, be satisfied with where you are in life, with who you are. Just be satisfied. Quit picking it all apart. Start being grateful. Start being grateful of the beautiful things, of the simple things, of the big things. Once you are satisfied in life, once you learn how to be grateful, then you're going to have joy inside. In return, you're going to have happiness no matter what your environment is, no matter what situation you're going through. That is how you find happiness. You don't seek it, you create it. Did y'all hear that? You don't seek it, you create happiness. It is a choice. That being said, it's the small things that really matter in life. Yeah, I know. This person over here has this really nice car, or I want a big house, or no, you don't. Stop. Stop the bull crap. You know, we all know, especially the more you deal with in life, that by golly, the less stress means less stuff. That less stress means less people. That less stress means less doing. You don't want more in life the older you get. You want less. If you want more somewhere in life, you want more quality of life. You want to be able to enjoy the simpleness in life. So once you have learned those key factors, let's step over and how that rolls over into a relationship. There's so many different types of relationships out there. So tonight we're going to specifically talk about a partnership. I'm going to talk about a man versus a woman. That being said, I don't care your preference. You should not care if someone cares your preference. Even in a man and man, a woman and woman, a transgender, however, there is always that role play of somebody more masculine and somebody more feminine. So therefore, tonight, just understand that by saying man and woman, I am not trying to offend or exclude anyone. It's to simplify this podcast. A woman is supposed to respect her man's point of view. A woman is supposed to have love, forgiveness, and grace. She is not supposed to be angry, unforgiving, and criticizing of her man. She is supposed to follow him through life, not as somebody that is like a little puppy, but follow him as you would somebody you trust, that you can work with as a team player because you Trust him. Now, I hear a lot of men and a lot of masculine energy trying to say, yeah, that's her problem. That's her problem. Stop it right there. Because you're not going to get anywhere with a woman or anybody with a feminine energy with that attitude. You see, it is up to the man to not only take care of the woman, not only show grace and love and keep her in mind, but he is also supposed to lead with her values in mind. Do you hear that right there? He's supposed to lead with her values in mind. So if your partner is sitting back saying, I don't believe in this, I feel uncomfortable with this, any signs, at that point, the man is supposed to communicate, talk, understand why, and then turn around because with her in mind, make the proper decisions. Therefore, he also needs to give her personal uplifting, personal compliments, not necessarily about her being a good mom, not necessarily about her job, for who she is, personal, the individual rise. That shows her that you know her intimately and that you pay attention to her and that you value her. When you are giving her appreciation and you are giving her compliments and you are doing it in a way where she sees and hears that you understand her as a person and her values, that is when you're going to have a woman start treating you like a king. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. To get your partner to treat you like a king, you have to treat her like she is your queen. She is precious. Do not bend the morals of her. Do not push her thoughts to the side or only compliment her on housework or on her job or on her mother skills, because we all have to take care of those responsibilities. In order to be treated like a king, in order to win in the game, and I'm speaking to both sex here because I have talked to enough women in life that they have all agreed, why is it so hard for a man to understand? All he has to do to be treated like a king is to treat his woman like a real queen, with value, with respect, with personal compliments about who they are as in their soul. I guarantee you, you start doing that, men, your woman is not only going to start being able to follow you with confidence, stand by you with a stronger value, but she's also going to be giving you that same kind of uplifting plus tenfold, because it is in a woman's nature to care. It is in a woman's nature to take care of. And when we're feeling taken care of, when we're feeling supported, we're going to want to give that back. I hope y'all understand that tonight I'm trying to explain to you that you have to find happiness in your own self. You cannot have anybody else fill that for you. If you have happiness in yourself and your partner has happiness in themselves and y'all follow the basics of friendship, treat each other with respect, love and adore each other, listen to each other, stay dating. Always stay dating, stay joking, stay laughing, stay playing pranks. He is supposed to be your best friend. You're supposed to be his best friend. Act like children. Be childlike, but mature. And that, my dear, is when you're going to see a change in your relationship. This is relationship advice from somebody through experience the hard way. Take care of yourself tonight. Love you so that you can love everyone else too. Remember, you're freaking awesome. Make your day awesome. Peace out. Talk to you next time on Your Story's Not Over, You're Still Writing It.